Do you wake up in the morning questioning why you feel unhappy and why you can't find the key to be happy? Anyone who is thinking of producing a book with the title, How to Be Miserable for the Rest of Your Life, would be wrong. But that is actually what this book is. A psychology book for improving oneself and avoiding negative behavior. Filled with life lessons, this video will capture your attention as CO unleashes the unconscious patterns we have that hinder our success and joy. Do you ever get yourself looking forward to that one moment in your life when you will undergo a transformation, and such a moment never arrives? Or maybe you've observed that the pull towards negative thinking and laziness is so much stronger than we would like to admit, though we should know better. This is your wake-up call, and this video will help you understand how these patterns limit you and how you can start a new pattern for a better tomorrow. What if it is possible to have a better life just by sticking to the things which have been considered bad habits? In this video, secrets on how to change mindset and behavior for high performance and personal development will be revealed. This is your time to be your own boss. Do not waste it. Stay tuned and learn how to make things better. Think of going to bed and sleeping through the alarms several times. Oversleeping is leaving to bed without doing your early morning activities. It is sort of like inviting disorder at the doorstep, almost from the word go. Having a cluttered house muddies up the environment, and having disorganized spaces only serve to remind the person they're not taking care of themselves. There is no better way of starting the day than feeling like you have no idea what the day holds for you. Now, let's find out what a lack of such hygiene entails. Looks are not the issue, but how women, their bodies and themselves, feel concerning the way they look. Such small gestures of care require effort, and if one dismisses such efforts, the impact is to slowly degrade the self-esteem and morale of the target. If you do not want to go to bed early, then instead of staying awake at night, try waking up a bit earlier and wash in the morning or make your bed. It is through these simple actions that proverbial better life and the concept of personal development can be attained. But come on, who is not capable of some mistakes occasionally? We are only human beings after all. This scenario is familiar to every person when everything becomes overwhelming and you cannot take it anymore. Instead, they realize the patterns that contribute to neglect and try to interrupt these cycle of behavior. It is possible to reduce stress in a given area, for example removing clutter to foster productivity. Please bear in mind that being a provider for yourself stems with meeting your own needs. Now, let's see how avoiding productivity can accumulate these feelings and make them even stronger. Picture this: a day that is literally lost in the midst of lots of things which are never accomplished and much that is never seized. Sometimes it is possible to find oneself immersed in activities, but in actual sense they are not productive at all. Here, unplanned delays become a way of life, and staying idle, waiting for things to happen seems like the easiest thing to do. But here is the catch: this approach kills performance and growth. Consider the situations that you have missed an opportunity to take the lead or failed to go for it because you cannot bear to fail. The worst thing that can happen is to be a part of nothing, to be surrounded by nothing but stillness as time passes. To kick it off, start with small and simple tasks that accumulated over the week and disregard the so-called right time. Indeed, even when one is arranging documents on a table or sending an email to a prospective role model, then the said actions create the foundation towards a better future. The pressure to be always increasing is high and thus makes it burdensome to innovate, hence making it possible to rebel against change. You should not forget that when it comes to growth, you are going to need to venture out of your comfort zone at times. Challenge yourself in order to do something that you do not normally do, such as going for a particular musical workshop or becoming part of a group you find interesting. By doing all these, you are bound to be making progress, and this will lead you to a better life. Now let us proceed and see how negativity can take the process even worse. I can only imagine waking up every morning with a shadow of doubt over your head and spend the whole day focusing on things which are outside our purview. I swear it is like seeing through glasses that bright side of life is blocked and only sees the dark side. Allowing the fear to take over you paralyzes an individual, denying him or her the opportunity to grow into a better person and branch out for a better life. Henceforth, rather than carve a niche and work, there's the inclination to dream about a better tomorrow than confront present problems. Think about how many times you have allowed the negativity of the thought to rule your day. We have all experienced it at some point in our life. It is that voice in our head that is skeptical of other people or fixated with things that aren't actually going to happen. Still, it is far more effective to attempt directing your attention more on what you can achieve. Taking, for example, practicing gratitude can help shift pressure from adversarial force to a source of opportunity in ordinary occasions. Freeing up from a negative mentality does not mean that one has to close her/his eyes to what is around, but to have the ability to switch on a different lens and discover the potentialities. The best way towards achieving this process is to set partial goals and the goals which are reachable but at the same time, they are challenging. Do things that can stimulate your thinking and try to be more positive in your way of thinking. Listen to motivation podcasts, read motivational books. In doing so, you will begin to alter your thinking process slowly and steadily and set the tone for performance in a positive direction and a positive future. As you reach the end of this journey, it's time to reflect. Are you ready to be independent and exit the cage that holds negativity and inactivity within you? The Nigerian proverb borders on the fact that the potential for change is in your own hands, or in other words, the power to change is in your choice. Following the knowledge of this video, you will be able to create the foundation for the improved life, full of performance and development. What actions will you take today to disrupt your thinking pattern and open up for new and fresh change? As usual, do feel free to share your opinion in the comments down below. Let's build the community of people striving for changes and move together towards the better life and better world. Remember, every single decision towards an action takes one closer to the dream life that one has always desired for. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel so you can get a notification each time there is new empowering content out. In collaboration, we will further search for the ways how people can achieve success as well as happiness. Hurry up and go forward to a brighter future. Don't miss your chance to make the right choice. Please do not hesitate to give me more details that you want or anything that you need changes or want to add.
That's it for today. I hope I was able to contribute something here. Okay, folks, that's it for today. Until the next video. Have a great day.